Okay, so the basic railgun circuit is this. It's basically two rails, a plus and a minus, and something in between that can conduct. So that's the railgun circuit. The ball in the middle is the thing that gets accelerated. The electricity goes through it and creates a homopolar motor that accelerates things down the line. But why would you want to do that just with physical medium? Why not do it with plasma? If you heated gas up till it was plasma and fired it between the two rails, so you'd have a plasma. And the plasma would shoot out. And if you charged the plasma, because the like charges moving in the same direction become attracted, you create a beam of plasma. So that's the railgun plasma gun, which is basically if you shoot plasma down the rails of a railgun. The other thing you could do is what's called a gas dynamic laser, which is if you had a gas dynamic laser, what happens is if you send light through expanding or contracting gas, it'll amplify light. So if you use that railgun and then shot the gas, you could do a plasma dynamic laser, which would be just a hotter version of a gas dynamic laser. So you shot the railgun. So it would it would shoot from the forward first, and the expanding gas would expand so fast that light being shone through it from a laser would be amplified quite a bit before it was allowed to leave the gun. So there's some of the ideas. Then the next idea is to use that as a rocket engine. So that middle one, the plasma one, excuse me, you could use it to shoot you'd have to sort of like create a pulse into it so it spreads out afterwards, so it doesn't create like a deadly beam of rocket fuel thrusting behind it. But you could use that with powerful electrical generators to generate a rocket engine that could go really, really fast, because the faster the plasma is, the faster the top speed it can accelerate and things like that. So laser cannon, these are quite simple. I'm just going to add it into a video. So a laser cannon is basically a gas dynamic laser that runs on explosives. So if you had a blank cartridge in the back of a gun, so say you have this thing here, and that's a blank cartridge, and it fires through that annulus and creates a jet. And if you have a laser shining through from the bottom through that jet of hyper expanding gas, you can create a gas dynamic laser which you can use to burn things and create explosive flashes of light. The other thing is, if you did two of them, right? If you see my heat theory, where if you shoot two frequencies that are out of phase at the same thing, it causes it to absorb the light and create a heat wave. So what you can do is create a heat wave by having a second gas dynamic laser shooting its laser out of phase into the back of that and through semi-silvered mirrors. And when they combine, they would create a heat wave rather than a light wave. So a heat wave is a neutral light wave. So that's that for this invention blog. I hope you enjoyed the show. We're working on, well, my father is working on, used to do a lot of carpentry. He's working on getting me a screen, a big glass screen, so I can actually do my drawings on the screen, and I don't have to draw them and then show them up to you. The other thing that'd be great about that is that it's going to be a problem, because when I write OLIVE, or it might turn out, I'll try it now actually. I don't have glass on here, so I'll put the letter L on that. Okay, letter L on that, and that should come out in reverse on your screen. Where's the letter L? It didn't really show up, did it? I'll try it again. There it is. I'm going to need special markers for this as well, so you can see that it's kind of blurry. You see the L. Okay, we'll do blue. We'll try blue because the red's not working. Blue's not working. Oy vey, oy vey. What I'll do is I'll write on a piece of paper that's transparent, and you'll be able to see through it. So L. So that, oh, it looks perfect on my screen, actually. L looks fine on my screen. Maybe I've been doing it in reverse when I flipped the paper. So what I'll do is I'll watch back this video. That looks like it's going the right direction. So maybe I won't need to flip what I'm doing on the glass screen. We'll see anyway. So some of my videos may be all flipped in the wrong direction. So I apologize for that. So that's all the news today for this invention blog. I have a list of things I'm going to go through today. Is DC transformers. I've been working on them, but I still haven't got it working. I'm gonna try and make one today. Global warming. So I'll leave the DC transformers till I actually get it done. I still haven't gotten the DC transformer working. I think it's going to be based on electrostatics rather than induction, but I think I do have an induction one ready to go. Global warming, which is, I'm going to make a list of all the ideas I think that might solve global warming. What is a millennial? I mentioned that in the other video, and I just want to give it, like, it's going to be a very short video. I just want to describe what a millennial is. Energy and matter. So this is to do with my formula that I just, if you go into my flying car video, there's a formula that tells you how to make energy and matter. So energy and matter can be created and destroyed. Ghost matter, which is one of my inventions for my book. I have a book coming out soon, a fantasy book, and I invented it in that, but I reckoned that it could probably also work in this world, and it could probably also explain outer space and what space is. And then anti-space, which was places that can't be occupied. They're kind of like walls. They're kind of like ultimate walls. Nothing can occupy an anti-space or an anti-place. A connectule, which is one of my new moderators. He's really, or she, I'll have to ask them about that. It's really cool. And they're connect the dots, which is a real clever way of it's a clever one. An infinite dimensional hyperspace, which was an idea for multiverse travel and time travel and things like that. And the universal house. So I had this invention I called the universal house. So they're going to be the kind of ones I'm going to be going through today. Hopefully I'll get my board up, my writing board up, and that'll be all done today. I'm going to have to work on the sound. I bought a new microphone because the glass board is going to be in front of me. My microphone is my camera, so I'm going to have to work on that as well. So that'll hopefully come in the next few days. So they're the plans, and thanks for watching. And do you know what? Stay happy. Stay happy as much as possible. Happiness is the cure.